Time now for this week's Community Update. Local 5's Caitlin Corbett sat down with Appleton Mayor Jake Woodford to talk affordable housing, moving the temporary public library, and the 2024 city budget.
And it is time now for our community update. Today we're joined by Appleton Mayor Jake Woodford. Thanks for being here as always.
Thanks for having me.
So we have a lot to talk about today, but let's start with a new temporary location for the Appleton Public Library.
Yes, so at the end of September we got word from our current landlord at the old Best Buy on Kensington that our lease will not be renewed at the end of December. And this is good news for the community because this was a former retail space. It used to be a Best Buy, and then right next door was a former office supply store, but they were vacant retail, and that's what made it possible to first use it for a COVID vaccine and testing clinic, and then eventually the public library, but it was never a long-term solution as a temporary library, and we're happy to see that those buildings are going back into their intended use for retail. That's a good thing for the local economy, but it put a challenge in front of us.
And so now where will the new location for this be in the meantime?
After looking at a couple of different site options, one of the things that emerged was an opportunity to partner. And so we're engaged in a partnership. We're going to engage, or proposing to, with the Thompson Center on Lords, which is Appleton Senior Center. It's a not-for-profit senior center, and they've been in the process of thinking about a new building, a new facility, a long-term home for that program. And they were already in talks to lease the former Habitat Restore space at 3000 East College over on the east side of the city. And so we approached the Thompson Center and asked if they might be interested in a partnership where the library would occupy that space in the immediate term and then and really sublease it from them. And then ultimately when they build out the new senior center, they would move into that space.
And so when will people actually be able to find the library in its new temporary home?
So we have a couple of approval steps that'll be taking place this week. And so the intention would be to close the library temporarily to facilitate this move, assuming the library board approves its parts of the process and the Common Council approves its part of the process. That would get underway in November, that move, and our expectation would be that the library would be up and running in early 2024 at the new site, 3000 East College, which is a former Habitat Restore space.
And speaking of 2024, we have some budget listening sessions coming up, so why don't we tell people about how they can access those? Yeah,
so there are a couple of opportunities to learn more about this budget and weigh in on the process. So we have a budget listening session that'll be held virtually, and then we also have a budget public hearing and budget adoption, and there'll be public participation available at both of those sessions coming up in November. But of course, always an option to get in touch with us at City Hall or contact your alderperson if you have questions or concerns about the budget.
And so inflation obviously also directly affects affordable housing. So tell us a bit about what you're hoping to accomplish with this housing task force.
Yeah, so we recently announced that we're starting up a housing policy task force, and the purpose of that work is really to dig into the policy issues and the procedural issues that might get in the way of development of affordable housing in our community. So we announced a couple of partners early on in that process, and council recently approved hiring a consultant to help organize that work. So as we onboard the consultant, we'll also finalize the participating organizations, and that group will start convening. And the purpose of the work is to look for opportunities as a city to reduce the barriers to the development of affordable housing. So those might be as simple as streamlining the process from the application to actual construction management. It might be things that are more complex around land use issues. But in any case, our goal is to try and facilitate the quicker development of affordable housing because the need is immediate in this community as it is across Northeast Wisconsin and the nation.
And when do you expect that task force to be kind of assembled fully?
Yeah, so it'll take a few weeks of onboarding with our new consultant, and then we'll get rolling here before the end of the calendar year. And I expect that work will wrap up sometime in the second quarter of 2024.
All right. Well, Appleton Mayor Jake Woodford, a lot to cover today. Thank you so much, as always, for joining us for your time.
Thanks for having me.